A Midsummer Night's Dream was the first show ever put on by Bard on the Beach 25 years ago, and this year's silver anniversary show did not disappoint. One of Shakespeare's most produced plays, A Midsummer Night's Dream is 3 stories that are all intertwined. First, there is the story of young love, and as usually is with Shakespeare, it can get a bit confusing. In short, Hermia is supposed to marry Demetrius, but her heart is Lysander's. Helena, who is Hermia's best friend, is in love with Demetrius, but he can't stand her. The standout in this group was definitely Helena, played by Serena Milani. Milani commanded the stage. She was powerful and graceful all in the same breath. Meanwhile, at the same time the young lovers were squabbling in the woods, in Fairyland, Queen Titania, played by Naomi Wright, and her overbearing man Oberon, played by Ian Butcher, were having their own lover's quarrel. This pairing was beautifully rounded out by Kyle Rideout, who plays Puck, Oberon's mischievous right-hand man/fairy. Rideout's performance of Puck was breathtaking. He was a goth punk fairy with his steampunk-inspired fairy minions in tow, and no matter what the fairies did, the audience were enamored. The costumes were outstanding, and the modern musical additions were absolutely perfect. Timed beautifully and totally endearing, Alessandro Giuliani and Meg Rowe's musical numbers were definitely some of the highlights of the show. It was amazing how pop music could be used as punchlines that punctuated some of Shakespeare's most famous words. They also got some of the show's biggest laughs. Back to the story. The fairy king Oberon wants to punish his fairy queen Titania by causing her to fall in love with a hideous mortal, and sends Puck to play Cupid. Puck stumbles on a group of amateur theater performers and chooses Bottom, played by Scott Bellis, and gives him the head of an ass. As Bottom sings to assuage his own fear, he awakens Titania, and she becomes infatuated with him at first sight. Bottom, again played by Scott Bellis, was the perfect overactor, an annoying yet endearing ass. When all is sorted out, the final scene with the fairies was gorgeous. The final meeting of Titania and Oberon was sweet, and the wedding of Hermia and Lysander and Helena and Demetrius was simple and beautiful. A CKNW theater review by Devin Taylor.